When we got into the medical bay, seems like a Dr. Ellie and a Dr. Mafuru were arguing.
What seems to be the problem?
He has nothing
Take
to
care.
say. Just sells medical supplies. Ellie?
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? Singeferno, we could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jesse in the first place.
What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jesse and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
All right, well, if you don't like her, why are you visiting her?
You say that like it's weird.
It's just very noble of you. I mean, we did hear that she was a doctor, so...
It is most certainly not. And watch where you go saying that, okay? You're gonna give people the wrong idea. I just don't like to leave a debt unpaid, that's all.
Well, maybe I can go check on her for you.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
LBS, just fucking record the video. Also, if she's a doctor, why not just let her in?
Something I can help you with?
I'd like to see Jesse Doyle.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
Perception, the records say. Have you actually spoken to her yourself?
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying.
Okay.
Take care.
We start the quest, Worst Contact. Ellie thinks there's something amiss with Jesse, an acquaintance who's been holed up in the Groundbreaker's sick bay for a suspiciously long time. Talk to Jesse.
Good luck getting to Jessie, and better luck if you do. She's a real piece of work.
Okay. Well,
Hey, that's against regulation! What do you think you're doing?
you know, my bad.
Do what you want, I guess.
I was just grabbing the Mardet thing that was free and instinct just grabbed the other item. But it's fine. I've been dropping my points into persuasion. Okay. So because we have a card, and if we didn't have one, it's right there. We can just walk right in. We're cool. We're cool.
You're sure this is perfectly safe? I'd rather not die early of an infectious disease myself.
I'd rather Parvati not be running into a wall, but we don't get the things we want. Vicar?
To the last Ratdodon Rutton time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Ellie sent me.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
I could see through the thing, and you have no lesions all over your body. She's worried about you, like, a lot.
Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she?
Criminy?
Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
Criminy? She mean criminy?
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
Okay. I do work for the board, actually. What did you do to get in trouble?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Yet you're hiding out in here from the board.
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
So you stole it?
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
Okay, well, Ellie asked me to help you, so that's what I plan to do.
Udom Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
I'll talk to Udom.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Why'd you guys close the doors? Okay, we made it.
Any word on Jessie?
She's in debt to the board and thinks someone's after her. I'll handle it.
Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it.
That's it? You're not gonna offer to give me some money to cover the debt? Okay. Guess it just comes out of my pocket when I'm trying to build my 10 grand.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed? Talk to your local manager about applying for military training and lend your life to protecting our wonderful brands and products. Military service does not guarantee full employment rights, tax breaks, military discount, health benefits, military burial, participation medal, training, or weapon.
They don't even give you the
You've been listening
weapon?
to Halcyon News, your mandated duty as a good citizen of Halcyon.
They just send you out without a weapon?
How do you do? Ah, how might I assist you?
I'm here about Jessie Doyle. I want her debt settled.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
She's worth more alive than dead. Put her under an indentured contract, or I'll pay it off for her. I'll pay it off for her.
Kind and efficient. Can't say I disapprove. Although, Seeing as this woman isn't a member of our crew, it'd be nice if the price weren't quite so high.
I think you may have underestimated the size of Miss Doyle's debt. If you'll look over this itemized bill.
Okay, that's not... I mean, it's a lot, but... You charge that much for emotional anguish? Really? I wish I could actually see the bill, but...
I am extremely anguished, Captain. Please respect my feelings in this difficult time.
I doubt Mr. Bedford's ever felt real pain. We could introduce him to the sort of suffering that actually constitutes extreme anguish. For the good of his understanding, of course.
Be careful you don't irritate my guards, Vicar. You might not like their rather narrow understanding of what constitutes excessive force.
I mean, I could kill all 5 of your guards. 2 of them don't even want to work for you. I'm sure none of them do, but... Here's the 2128 bits.
I'm glad we could come to an accommodation. You may inform Miss Doyle that our collections agent will be recalled. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
No, I'm leaving. So now we're set back again.
This is House.
And getting our money. To get off this rock.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice too.
Got word from Udom, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm in the clear, thanks to you squaring my debt. You sure saved my skin, stranger. All debts between me and Ellie are cleared.
So the hitman just walked in and was like, I'm not here to kill you this time, I'm here to tell you you're free? That makes no sense. Alright. Watch yourself while I'm gone.
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
Well, our ship does need a medic. We have a vicar, a mechanic, a boy, and now a medic. I have no clue what Felix's role is. A cabin boy? It's very One Piece, where I'm gaining a crew along the way, and they're all supposed to serve a purpose. But yeah, I don't know what Felix's purpose is. Are you saying you'll work for me just because I helped Jesse?
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
All right. What exactly did Jesse do for you anyway?
She helped me win a bet.
What was the bet?
We were on a smuggling run planetside when our point man bet me I couldn't outrun a mantisaur.
I've done that tons of times. And
as you can probably guess, the thing was faster than it looked. Probably would have caught me if Jesse hadn't picked it off.
so you didn't outrun one. I guess that is true. Your companions aren't very fast and will not outrun creatures you're running for, because they'll stop to fight them. So she saved your life.
Yeah, but the important thing is I won the bet.
No, how did you win the bet if it was dead? I guess that's how you won the bet, a technicality. Really don't like owing people, do you?
It's like people touching a cookie and leaving it in the box. It's just one of those things that gets under my skin.
Well, welcome aboard, Ellie.
You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
Well, because we're doing a mission for a doctor next, we might as well send the vicar back to the ship.
Dr. Fenhill, glad you opted to join us. It'll be good to have a Sawbones on the crew.